Welcome back to Broke SEDC, home of the working stiffs everyday carry. Man, I got something a little bit controversial for some. Some don't care. It's all about perception on that one. But I've got a Kevin John Venom 2. Come across it in a little swapping action there on the on the Facebook groups, and old fella shared me some pictures. I tried to do a little research. Help me if you type in Kevin John Venom on Google and start reading through some of these posts. You'll see exactly, if you don't already know what I'm talking about, I guess Green Thorn and some of these others have been tied to a lot of the cloning market and some of this and that. This one here is not a clone. It is this is a Kevin John knife. I had to do a lot of research to make sure, and it was pretty trusted trade and sale. So all of that put aside, I'm taking this at face value of what I've got here. All that other mess aside, this is a pretty nice knife. Titanium, carbon fiber onlay, back spacers, titanium integrated lanyard, tip up, right hand carry only. This is not going to get, sorry lefties, but it's not going to get flipped back around for you. Frame lock, tritium inserts on the pocket clip and the thumb stud. And right now you can go out and purchase these, but the newer version has an M390 blade, where the older version has the S35VN. So I'll let you soak it up and we'll run through the basic details of this. Blade length, 3.74 inches. Blade thickness, right at 4 millimeters, 0.157 inch. Like I said, the CPM S35, I think they're selling it at a 60 HRC, which, mid-range? Not the top, but, that's a good number there. It's not in the low 50s. Open length, right at 8.5 inches at 8.46. Closed, almost 5. It is a little bit of a heavier knife. It comes, 5.29 ounces. But it's a big, heavy, even with the carbon fiber on it, you've got a lot of titanium there, so it's still going to have some weight to it. It came to me. It's not done a lot of carry. It's mostly been in and out of the pouch. Great centering. Overall fit and finish, man. It looks and feels good. The action on it, there's where I kind of differ. It's a good, precise action. And on the close, I mean, it's great. The lockup is good, but it's not precise. It's not a snappy action. I guess you kind of feel it. It's almost like it's swinging open, like a swinging gate. You can get down on it in this finger groove. It'll reverse flick. I cannot get anything out of this thumb stud. I don't know if it's just my hands, my way, but yeah, the thumb stud's all but useless. But that action, if that's your cake, if that's your slice of pie, it's good and solid. I like the little bit of a snappier pop. I like that big elongated swing out, and I guess that's what you're going to get with kind of like the weight and the size of this knife. But it is a good solid action. I mean, for what you're looking at and what you're getting there, it is Chinese knife, and there's the whole blah blah blah. And if you want to read, and yes, it is what it is. But this is a good quality knife. It's not ripping anybody else's designs. And I was pretty tickled with it. I like the tritium inserts. They look cool. Overall, it has a good feel in the hands. All four fingers is on it. There's jimping all over this thing on the blade, back here at the base, in the back spacer, on the back side of the knife, where there is no jimping, on the thumb stud. I mean, not on the thumb stud, on the damn flipper tab. It's just as slick. Kind of odd that they didn't make it there. But it works for it. No real hot spot to speak of when you're gripping down on it. In any grip. Nothing really stands out. It's a good feeling knife. I was pleased with the trade. You can pick these up. I don't quite have that in it on the trade. I got a little lucky on that. Somebody who had this and wanted what I had pretty bad. But I think you can find these on AliExpress, about $180 if you're gonna get the real one. They make some sub models. They're not a clone, I would say, of this, because they're not trying to sell them as that. They don't have the. It's more of like a budget friendly model of the Venom. It is about the same size. You can obviously tell that is a G10 inlay, and those are steel liners. You can use you can tell the difference when you get on the site and look at them. These are about $30. They have good action, but they're a little bit heavier, and you throw a magnet on it, you're going to be able to tell that is steel. And you can definitely tell that is not carbon fiber. It's G10. But they do have good action on them if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper. And you lose out and don't get the tritium inserts. But it's basically the same knife, just in the budget mark, where this one's a little bit scaled up and nicer, and you can definitely tell a difference looking at them, the amount of labor that went into it. But it's a good slicer in its own. I went ahead and grabbed one just to see. It's got a good edge on it. A little bit of blade play when it's in movement, but once locked up, it's solid. And it's for the, I guess, Cadillac, the Z71 of the Venom model. This one locks up good and solid, no blade play on it. So definitely something to check out if you come across one in a trade or anything on that. Give her a look, see. This one probably going to hit the trade pile itself. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Stay sharp, stay safe.